Olá player, você está no Gamer Family e eu sou Elijah. E vamos continuar a gameplay de The Last Campfire. Então deixe seu like e se inscreva no canal para nos apoiar. E bora para mais uma gameplay.
The door was sealed shut. The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." Some way to the east, above where the stone frogs meet, a forlorn hides.
Falou aqui, ó. Oeste, leste, leste é pra cá.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask. The traveler said, "Friend, you need a boat. Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back." The stranger had blazed their own path, created their own rock, their own islands. They did not need Ember's kindness. But still, Ember stayed. Building a bridge should it ever be needed. The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence. The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
Eu preciso de um barco. Ah, tem um caminho aqui.
The door was sealed shut. The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead." Little one, your journey ahead will not be the path to leave this place is I will guide others to follow after you clear the way.
Tá bom.
There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest. Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was... They said, "I know what I need to do. I don't want to be helped." Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved. Do you know where I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. Do you know where I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh? The two travelers were talking. Yeah, I go anywhere. Yeah, the birds scare me though. The guard joked. Another scrawny Ember from the forest, and with a bag looking all nicely, both guards started looking at Ember with a deathly stare. The guard leered. The Forest King, yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that bag. We guard the door to the Forest King. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The Forest King, yes, come this way. A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember. Ember was terrified but tried not to show it. The giant bird spoke softly. Do not fear. The bird is a friend. Ember wanted to feel safe. Oh, little Ember, birds won't hurt you. Birds will take another under our wing. Stay safe in the nest, you'll never turn, for Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one? See, night is gone. Day is here. Birds will make the world less frightening. It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird was disappointed. Stay? No need to help, silly forlorn. Hope is false. Hope hurts little ones in the end. The forest king spoke so gently. Perhaps they could rest here for a while. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little Ember, you will stay. You search for hope no more. Now take this feather. Feather means Ember is one of us now. Birds keep little ones safe. Birds should never leave the nest. The guards seem pleased. Clever Scruff sticking with us. I can hold that bag for you. Leave him alone, they're one of us now. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things. The stranger wanted Ember's attention. Being careful, you should get away from here while you still... You can't trust the... I've heard there's another campfire. Well, that's where I'm going if I can find a way down. The crossroads gate was locked. It was worth trying, but it didn't fit in the lock. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. Nothing down there but sadness and turning forlorn. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. Got your first feather, I see. Best stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass.
Hiểu mình.
Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have? They couldn't rest in that place forever. They had to keep going. This forlorn was not the same as the others. The forlorn whispered softly, I know I may never be ready. The future is yours, stranger. But mine? It's mine. Ember left the forlorn with the time wasn't right, perhaps would never be. Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The Forest King seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on.
Really?
The traveller seemed distressed. I'm sure it's fine, but it's been a while. It's my fault. Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes in greying trees. The traveller whispered quietly, "No matter where I go, no matter where, I'm always here."
Ué,
It looked like a map, but pieces were missing. The piece formed a new route. It was the same place as before, but how? In a haze that never escaping. An eerie scene, like a moment frozen in time. Hidden away was a scrap of journal. There were memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundations. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. Ember found a scrap of journal. I heard them coming. The snap of a twig, a flutter of birds, a figure dashing through the undergrowth. Another like me? The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. Gradually more of the map was revealed. It was like the map had been broken on purpose.
Cara, custei pegar um desse, pelo amor de Deus.
The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose? The stranger spoke. I said some things I shouldn't have, and now I'm lost. And it's too late. The skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The skeleton held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The statue spoke, just as it once the instrument you now hold. Another before you took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle. The lanthorn began to glow. Hidden inside was the wanderer's journal. Another face at last, a catcher of fish resting by a pond. We worked. The skeleton held tightly in its hand. The skeleton held tightly in its hand was a red feather. Inside was a secret diary entry. Pink, orange, red, brown, leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle, lovely sound, fall into a giant mound. There was one last place to reach on the map. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist. Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun. sleeping pig. They looked happy. The plant looked like it could take a hand off, and it was in Ember's way. The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell. The plant looked like it could take, and it was in Ember's way.
Será que o porco vai comer a planta?
Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy. A hideous odor filled the air. And suddenly, the reason was obvious. The pig inhaled a giant snort of air. Wait, what's the Ember shuffled nervously. Other Embers fed me, but then stopped. You feed me now. As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly. Surprising. A little sparky, but tingly. But what I want is something more fruity. The pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more. And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter. Fruity, fresh, but tastes a lot like mud. But what I want is something with more crunch. Perhaps if Ember could satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful. A lost message was inside. The mist is thick. One way blurs into another. Where do I end? Where does the world begin? I cannot see far enough to tell. skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it. This was the last thing Ember could find to offer. Crunchy, embery. Not but what I wanted. The pig's stomach made an almighty sound. Ember chuckled with relief at the large creature they had been so afraid of. The pig had vanished, but something moved beneath the surface. In a muddy pond, Ember thought the pig looked a lot less imposing. The pig shouted joyously. The water feels, "Join me, morsel!" The pig seemed happy, but Ember wasn't getting to. Why do I consume whatever people put in front of me? I need some true nourishment, but there's none left here. But so much cooler in this muddy pond, I can finally think. Thank you, morsel. Ember thought about the pig. Fed to bursting by cheerleaders. Remind me of when it stood there, mouth open. I like you. Who had the pig been before? Ember wondered. Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." It looked long cold. This is the hall. Here hope was consumed. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost along. Find them and I will guide them. Down steps to your east, travel the path south, watching a pig grow unhappy, a forlorn lost hope.
Nossa. Vai demorar, velho. Olha a passagem fechada.
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite. The stranger had come so very far. They felt the air beneath them, the distance ever widening. It was such a long way down.
Isso aí foi muito complexo, viu?
A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further.
Bom, ficamos por aqui. Deixa o like, se inscreva. E até a próxima gameplay de The Last Campfire.